update at manhwafast.com. It is obvious that you are hiding your strength. A cloud merce. Ew. Did you say that you can't hide your strength? It is not up to you, defeat is defeat. If I knew that you could also open the 9 major points, I would definitely go all out. This MANHWA fastest update at manhwafast.com. Besides, even if you fight again, you will lose. My 9 points are higher than yours and my flesh is higher than yours, so how can you fight against me? It's too early for you. Draw conclusions before it has even started. Ugh. Add me. This MANHWA fastest update at manhwafast.com. Still not convinced? Then I won't be polite. acloudmerge.com. You have mastered the heavenly and earthly forces, and you are still an earth master. Just now you cheat. As the price I want to see what kind of ugly appearance you have. Ha. This MANHWA fastest update at manhwafast.com merge.com. Stop, I admit defeat, don't take off my mask, don't come over. So you're really an ugly bastard, so I'm more excited to take off the mask. You're the ugly one, go to hell. acloudmerge.com. Don't. Acloud me. Ah. This MANHWA fastest update at manhwafast.com. A clue. So you're not ugly. Let go of me. Loud. I'll let you go if you admit defeat. This MANHWA fastest update at manhwafast.com. My mother said that the first person who see my face is my future husband. acloudmerge.com. What did you say? What did you just say? That's right, that you have to marry me later. Acist merge. This MANHWA fastest update at manhwafast.com. Fake, it must be a fake. That she must be trying to cheat, must not want to hand over the psychic divine jade. Are you telling the truth? This is what mother told me, I must do. I also swore. You don't even know me. And you want me marry you. Aren't you afraid that I'm evil? Mother said that if you were a bad man, she would kill you. This MANHWA fastest update at manhwafast.com. Killing your own husband. What if I don't marry you? Mother said that only those who defeated me and see what I look like are qualified to marry me. If there is no such husband, I have to wear this mask for life, never to see people. Why is your mother so cruel? This MANHWA fastest update at manhwafast.com. This. Well, in that case, why don't we just? What do you want to do? This MANHWA fastest update at manhwafast.com. Didn't you say you wanted me to marry you? Isn't that easy? But you have not yet married me, how can you touch ACM? You see all the Taoist couples out there, holding hands. What's wrong with that? Aren't we developing our relationship here? Really? So when will you marry me? acloudmerge.com. This is too early, right? We are still young, let's postpone it, okay? This girl is really too much. Let's go along with her first. Anyway, there is no chance to see her again after leaving. Here. By the way. This one is for you. Thank you. This stuff is very useful to me, otherwise I would not ask you for it. Isn't all my stuff yours? Till give you anything you want. New Merg. Peacock, since we are not fighting anymore, how about putting away the knotted cave? Okay. AG. This candle must have other treasures, let's go back in and see. I don't know your name yet. Dao should not be your name, right? manhwarecap.com. This MANHWA fastest update at manhwafast.com. This is all about marriage and she still doesn't know my name. This girl is really outrageous. Just call me Dao Ling, then shall I call you Peacock? Dao Ling. This manhwa fastest update at manhwafast.com. Okay, then I'll call you Brother Dao Ling, right? Irrelevant answer. Okay. A cloud merdom. Brother Dao Ling. Since your surname is Dao, are you a descendant of the Imperial Dao clan? The Imperial clan. What Imperial clan? Oh. It's nothing that you certainly do not know it. This thing is better not to know, wait for the me to tell you later. Are you looking for a fight? How dare you hide it from me? Globerge.com. Oh. Merge. Is this a void formation pattern? Yes. What a strong aura, there should be hidden treasures of Candle Dragon in this space, right? A cloudmerge.com. But the killing power of this void formation pattern is very terrifying. Even if it is a higher realm of cultivation, a touch will be wiped out in heaven and earth. This manhwa fastest update at manhwafast.com. Brother Dao Ling, do you wants to go in? Of course I want to, such a strong security, there must be a great treasure hidden inside. I have a way to do it. What can you do about it? It's impossible for you and I to get in with our cultivation levels. How can I lie to you? This is my most powerful treasure, which was left to me by my mother, and it is very powerful. This manhwa fastest update at manhwafast.com. Is this a hard way to break in by magic weapon? Cluderge.com. Don't worry Brother Dao Ling, this special treasure is very fabulous, it can briefly break open space. Can it break through space? But although it can be broken, but my cultivation is too low, this magic treasure cannot be maintained for more than 3 seconds. Mej. 3 seconds. If I can't get out within 3 seconds, I'm afraid I'll be sealed in here, and then it's a dead end. Akatam om. Let's begin. I mastered the Do Shu Xing Yi, I should be able to come out in 3 seconds. Then Dao Ling brother, you should be careful, if you encounter something wrong, come out. This manhwa fastest update at manhwafast.com. Dao Ling brother, I'm going to start, you must be careful. Don't worry, I have a big life, I can't die. A cloudmerge.com. Is this a magic treasure body protection? Brother Dao Ling, go inside, just 3 seconds. Okay. A cloudmerge.com. Is this the formation pattern inside? 20emerge.com. Those points of light should be the treasure. Second. Acer merge. Brother Dao Ling, come out. Aklo. Phew, that scared the hell out of me. Brother Dao Ling, show me what treasure you've taken. I feel like I should have taken 2 of them, too late to look closely, I think it's a gem category. Out merge. The moment I took it out, I threw the storage space. Wow, isn't that like opening a blind object? Hee, let's see what the treasure is. A cloudmerge.com. It is. Isn't this the Yin Yang Dao stone? Brother Dao Ling, this is an immortal treasure for casting imperial weapons. Immortal treasure. This manhwa fastest update at manhwafast.com. Yin Yang Daoist stone. My Yin and Yang palm and this Dao stone can be said to be of the same property, so wouldn't that be? A clumerge.com. This manhwa fastest update at manhwafast.com. Loudmerge.com. I feel the aura of the great Dao. This Yin Yang Dao stone is really a self-formed Dao, the embryo of a supreme treasure. A cloud. Cloud.com. What's wrong with this sinful animal? Visit and read at manhwafast.com for the fastest releases. Loudmerge.com. This manhwa fastest update at manhwafast.com. acloudmerge.com. What? This manhwa fastest update at manhwafast.com. ACI. Have we been found out? This manhwa fastest update at manhwafast.com. Ack. You little beast. Alua. I wonder why this candle dragon awakens so quickly, so it is you in the dark making trouble. Brother Dao Ling, who is he? He seems to be very angry. Him. Him. Enemy, he is my biggest enemy. By the way, Peacock, do you think that candle dragon will help that old man? Loud.com. No, this candle dragon divine intelligence is higher than the human race. In this situation it will also wait for the opportunity to move. Little beast. Acluderge.com. Why I'm going to tear your skin off. This manhwa fastest update at manhwafast.com. Old man, you didn't expect it, did you? Back then you failed to kill me, I survived. The most important thing is that I also killed a lot of people in your martial hall. You evil beast, you were lucky that you didn't fall to your death back then. How long do you think you can escape? If you go against the martial hall, you're dead. There's no place for you to hide. In the entire Xian domain. And your father, who had the audacity to attack the sacred grounds of my martial hall back then. The result is a broken leg, and this is what happens. The world is a big place. Don't think that a small Xian domain martial hall can do wrong. With Brother Dao Ling's potential, it's only a matter of time before the martial hall is pinned down. A little girl, how dare you say such a thing? Then I will capture you too. This manhwa fastest update at manhwafast.com. Then let's see if you have the guts. badeloudera.com. It seems that the peacock is not small. I wonder which region domain she comes from. Ergi.com. That aura. Could she be from there? Do you want to suppress me with just a few words? Although this world is big, but our martial hall is not weak. Tell me where you come from. You are not qualified to know. I just advise you, if Brother Dao Ling is missing a hair, the martial temple is not going to be good. This manhwa fastest update at manhwafast.com. This little beast should have a huge force behind him. Otherwise, how could he cultivate so fast? Could it be that they are supporting him physically? But even so, I can't stand this humiliation. Good for you, little girl. Then I will suppress you today. I will see what the people behind you can do to him. This manhwa fastest update at manhwafast.com. Great flame technique. This manhwa fastest update at manhwafast.com. Look, the candle dragon is helping us. A cloud. Dao Ling, brother, you are too naive, right? This candle dragon is obviously afraid that the yin and yang Dao stone on your body will be blown into slag before making the move. This yin and yang Dao stone must be the favorite of this candle dragon. Well, it turns out that I was overthinking it. Bastard, what do you want? Acpodamerge.com. This manhwa fastest update at manhwafast.com. Is this candle dragon and the little beast are in cahoots? Ergi.com. Is that candle dragon mad? A cloud mare. Brother Dao Ling, this place is about to collapse. Shall we go first? How can we leave? That old man and the candle dragon are there. Did you forget how I got in? This manhwa fastest update at manhwafast.com. Okay. Brother Dao Ling, hold my hand. Cloudmerge.com. Let's go. noemergo.com. Old man, you wait for me. I will come to you soon. Enjoy the rest of the time. This manhwa fastest update at manhwafast.com. Boy, the Martial King cave has been in for half a month, so something can't have happened, right? No way. If an alchemy master dies inside, the whole Xian domain will tremble tremendously. This Manhua fastest update at manhwafast.com cluery.com. Who knows, it is reasonable to say that the Martial King cave is an alchemist and has control over the fire god mountain. But this is buried in the King Dao strong man after all. It is not easy to say. Indeed. This is half a month. I feel that Dao is also very dangerous. I do not know if there is still hope for him to live. This Manhua fastest update at manhwafast.com. I finally escaped. A cloud mexed core. This evil beast should not come after me. Phew. Great. Yin Yang Daoist stone. Bastard, haven't you beaten enough? Ack. This Manhua fastest update at manhwafast.com. What? You're saying we stole your Yin Yang Dao stone? Damn. You little beast, you will not survive in heaven and on earth. Oh my god, the Martial King's cave was so angry that it became a ghost. That is this Dao really against the god? My goodness, Dao dug out a Yin and Yang Dao stone inside the Vulcan mountain. Fire state. What did you say that the Yin Yang Dao stone? The Yin Yang Dao stone for refining the extreme Dao Emperor weapons. Con. This Yin and Yang Dao stone requires two terrifying domain fields, Yang and Yin, to be nurtured and contains the great Dao. It is a supreme treasure. I do not know how many years it has disappeared. And now to reappear in the world. This news was said by Martial King Cave himself. How could he possibly lie? That I think 9 out of 10 is true. Clan Palace. This Manhua fastest update at manhwafast.com. This thing must not fall into the hands of the Martial Hall. If this thing is in the hands of the Martial Emperor when the time comes, no one in the Xian domain can restrain him. Send the clan's genius to exterminate Dao and bring back the Yin Yang Dao stone. Yin Yang Dao stone, the most important treasure of heaven and earth, and the most important thing is that this object and the Yin Yang ancestor has some relationship. The Yin Yang Dao stone is out of the world. This item is good and worth to bid. Report to the ancestors. Some time ago in the Hall of Stars my family member genius loss. I suspect that this Dao work. Really? It is good to bring him back together, and it is better to take him as a servant to serve my Hao clan. Peacock, what are you thinking about? Brother Dao Ling, I'm going back. Merge.com. Are you going home? Where is your home? It's a long way from here. Brother Dao Ling, can you go back with me? They've a feeling that the Martial Hall will not give up. You're in danger. This Manhua fastest update at manhwafast.com.co. Peacock, I can't leave the Xian domain. I still have things to do in the Xian domain, which I have to do. Dao Ling brother, you are at great risk in the Xian domain. Although I don't know what kind of grudge you have with the Martial Hall, but the Martial Emperor's cultivation is very strong. So you should beware. Don't worry, I'm not afraid of him yet. By the way, that piece of gold bone must be kept well. This object has a very strong connection. This thing must not be shown in the eyes of outsiders, otherwise there will be a lot of trouble. I still have a sense of proportion on this point. This Manhua fastest update at manhwafast.com. That's a relief for me. Mero.co. Dao Ling brother, you have to be careful. I will still come to the Xian domain. acloudmerge.com. Peacock, have a good trip. Don't worry, my life is big, I can't die. This Manhua fastest update at manhwafast.com. Don't forget our agreement. When I talk things over with my family, you must marry me then. 11 A cloud. Brother Dao Ling. M. Wait for me to come back. A cloud and calm. Marrying you. Peacock, my future is destined to be a blood-stained world, I may someday die on the battlefield. Marriage. acloudverge.com. That's all. Let's talk about it later. It's a problem if you don't see it. How about going to Dan Valley first? The Alchemy Conference is estimated to be held in another month. Whoa. acloudmerge.com. This MANHWA fastest update at manhwafast.com. The essence of this Dan Valley runs through and is indeed suitable for planting spiritual medicines. Calm. Kid, what are you looking at? Enough looking, hurry up and get out of here. danjingrongacludmr.com. Hey, get out of here. Is this place where you can come? Brother, it is just a clay panther. If he wants to see it, let him see it. You will only lower your status if you talk to him. Adi.m. Just a small beggar. Indeed, there is a loss of identity. Just now my brother did not bother with you, but you are now the aggressive. You come to this MANHWA fastest update at manhwafast.com. I'll go there even if you don't want me to. Is this Dan Valley your backyard? odorge.com. I, Dan Qingli, am a member of Dan Valley, and a member of the Dan Valley Law Enforcement Team. I'm warning you once, apologize to me right now or you'll have a hard time. You're a gatekeeper who doesn't stand guard properly. What kind of law enforcement team is it? This MANHWA fastest update at manhwafast.com. You are looking for death. I have never seen someone as bold as you. What else? Otherwise you will die. You are really interesting. I came here to participate in the Alchemy Conference. You repeatedly obstructed my way. Do you think the people of the world are easy to bully? Alchemy Conference. Ha 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 ha. You kids said that you will participate in the Alchemy Conference. How dare you come to the Alchemy Conference when you're not even grown up? Calm. What? Are you still not convinced? Don't you want to make pills? Then let me show you how good is my Dan fire. This MANHWA fastest update at manhwafast.com. What nonsense. If you want to strike, hurry. A cloud merg. You're looking for death. A cloudmers.co. Hey. Brother's blue crystal beast once out, will certainly devour him. This kid is going to be unlucky. Looks like it went faster than I thought. It's your turn. Ha ha ha, I'll leave it at that I'm just a cute little girl. Then why don't you get out? I'll get out. What kind of people are these? GE.